Hello, I'm Ardarion, and today I wanna show you my newest creation, which is better NPCs in vanilla Minecraft. So this time it won't be one big creation, it's gonna be a few smaller concepts, but put together they're pretty cool. So I'm gonna present to you a merchant guy, a quest guy, and a sword for hire type of deal. So let's get to it. So let's do the quest. As we follow this road, you can see that we approach a wagon with a guy standing here, two horses and a gold block floating over his head. And you can see that his wagon is missing a wheel. So when we walk up next to him, you can see that he starts a conversation. What do you want? So that's a bit harsh, so we can either go away, saying nothing, got to go. We can also say, whoa, what's the matter, probably starting an argument. Or we can ask, is something wrong, how can I help you? And we're gonna choose that because we want the quest. Now he tells us his story. On the way to Enderville, my wagon drove over a hole in the road and lost a wheel. Could you please find it? I need to look after the horses. So you can either accept the quest or decline it. We will accept. And there is a sound effect and quest will be added to your quest book. So that's a concept for the future, like having a quest book with all your quests stored in it. So now we have to actually look for the wheel. As I made this, I know exactly where it is. It's just hiding behind this boulder. And now, as we drop the wheel next to the guy, a couple of things will happen. First of all, observe the gold block as I throw it. 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah. Also the wheel is now fixed. So yeah, there was... that's why I told you that. I don't know why it does that. But yeah, the gold block exploded in like a firework, dropping 20 gold ingots. And the guy told us, thank you, have 20 gold as a reward for your kindness. And yeah, his wheel was fixed for a while. I have no idea why the item frames disappear. And now he's not sad anymore because he can go to Enderville. So yeah, that's the quest system. The explanation will be in the end of the video. Now we will visit the merchant, but first, behold, I spent so many hours building this. So I think I'll make a tour around this house and put it in the end of the video because I'm so proud, and also it took me so much time. But yeah, there is this is a store. So when we walk into it, you can see, welcome to my humble shop. How can I help you? And we have a lot of chests, obviously, because it's a shop. We have storage shelves with items. We have the merchant, Marco the merchant. And yeah, now we can trade with him. But, well, actually, not yet. Now if we right-click him, he doesn't have any trades. First, we have to politely ask him to show us his trades, saying, let's trade. But we can also go away from his store, or we can ask him for the rumors about Herobrine. So I'm kind of curious, so we will do that. Do you know the name Herobrine? Yes, he arrives to the town every few weeks. I don't know nothing more except that he has those odd white eyes. So yeah, that's kind of like in Skyrim or other games like that. You can ask for rumors. So now let's trade. There you go. And now we see his trades. So I've set up a few, but it's really difficult, so only a few. 20 gold ingots for iron horse armor, 35 ingots for a steel cuirass, giving you plus 10 max health, 45 gold for iron broadsword, giving you 7 attack damage, medium quality. And actually we're gonna purchase that. It will help us for the future. Also, I've came up with a system that you give him your iron broadsword and some more money, and he turns it into a refined iron broadsword, high quality, which deals more damage. So that's kind of a cool item leveling system actually. Also, if you like this, you can also try to make it so that after a trade is finished, it like disappears from the trading and also from the shelves. But that's also a project for the future, because it would be time consuming. But yeah, that's pretty cool. You can buy all sorts of items with all sorts of like enchantments and abilities. So yeah, now let's go to the hire. Okay, hire is this way, so let's go. I've built like a tent for the guy. You may wonder, why is it a witch and not a villager? That's because villagers can't hold items in their hands, while witches can. So this witch is holding a little sword, and because it is a witch, I called him the Witcher. Hashtag promoting Polish gaming. But yeah, you can hire him to fight for you and protect you. So let's see how that works. We just right click him and he opens a menu here. So for 4 gold ingots, we can buy a hire contract for 2 days, and for 10 gold ingots, a hire contract for 5 days and 10 days. So you get the idea. We will buy a contract for 2 days. And now the guy will start teleporting to me. First he was just standing there, and now he's actually protecting us. So if he isn't here when you download the world, just go over to this pool and press the lever, because he likes to randomly despawn. So now we will find some enemies. Over there is a mountain that looks evil, so we will see that. Okay, we are approaching the mountain. You're still here, Witcher? Okay, good. So there is like a little bridge here. Also, we have to step on this pressure plate to summon enemies. But there is a little bridge here to cross the river. And oh no, he fell into the river. I don't know, can he make it out? Come on, Witcher. Yes. So there is also kind of a cool location over here. It's like a giant cave with skeletons and villagers trapped under the ceiling. That's pretty cool. So now when the Witcher senses danger, he should start attacking the skeletons, as we will see in a second. Come on. He ran away. No way. Witcher, we need you. Okay, maybe when he will teleport closer. Please. Please fight. I can do it alone. Witcher, fight them. Is he fighting them? Yes, yes, he's fighting them. Ah, darn it. Okay, those skeletons are pretty tough, so I'm gonna fight them for a while. But let's see, is Witcher fighting? Yes, he is fighting. Oh, shoot. Alright, so there is quite a lot of command blocks here, and it is so messy and in such a quantity that I'm not gonna go through them one by one. I'm gonna just quickly talk about what they do. So this is the system for the dialogues. It's a tell row command saying how can I help you, and then it gives you 3 choices. Each one of them is setting a block in different place. And if, for example, it sets a block here, it's gonna do specific stuff other than the stuff it does when a block is set here. So that's how I did that. This would be a system for like expiring offers for the market villager. But it didn't work. I spent like an hour on it and it didn't work still. Here is the quest thing. So there is just, here are the, for the breaking the gold block, there are a few for summoning the gold, some for fixing the wheel. There is also a short line of dialogue. If you're talented in that kind of stuff, you can write your own dialogues, maybe more full of depth than mine. Mine were just kind of brief dialogues, very simple. So I have a little storage of wheels here for the testing. This is the Witcher part, and this gave me the most trouble. This sounds the skeletons, and this is just a lot of scoreboard stuff, and it is complicated, and I'm not gonna... I don't want to go back to that because it was hell. It took me so many hours to get it to work. This is a system that operates the days. So there's a daylight sensor, and after each day, a short pulse is sent to this command block, which deletes one of the days. So yeah, this part teleports the Witcher to you. But all in all, it is simple, but it's also kind of a grindy work, and sometimes you just don't know what you're doing wrong, so it was difficult. But yeah, I hope you grabbed some inspiration here, and maybe we'll use it in your adventure map if you found it interesting. Now I'm gonna do a quick tour through that merchant house, because I think it looks quite nice. So let's get to that. But if you're here just for the command blocks, then hope you liked it, and see you in my next video. When building this house, I went for a steampunk / medieval style. But it's also huge, much larger than I initially thought. Like, I thought it would be this size, tops. But then I found a picture of a really cool building online, and I grabbed inspiration from there, and yeah, this is how it turned out. We have those really cool slopes for the how are they called? Rooftops. Also, I've built like a giant tower sticking out of it for no reason, with a windmill for no reason, but it looks cool. I was also considering making a water mill thing, but there was really no space to fit it, so I just scrapped that idea. There are also those lanterns that look pretty cool. Also some flowers here. Okay. Oh, and those chimneys. This is a pretty cool chimney design. If you had lava inside, it would be also cool. It would be like glowing and had this texture showing up from time to time. But the problem is that this is made out of wood, so it would probably catch fire. Now let's get to the insides. I spent a little less time on the insides, but still quite a lot. So we have the teleporting command block here. There is also a carpet design, a pretty cool one actually. It uses minecart chests with carpets on top. There are a couple of paintings and those shelves. Those items will never respawn, by the way. Despawn, that is. And yeah, this is the ladder to the second floor. So I've put like a ton of those shelves. Those are supposed to look like shells, and I think they look kind of cool actually. So you can also go here, and this is another chest over here. The way to the third floor is over here. You just climb it, and you have like a bulk storage of items here, like 16 shelves or whatever, 10, but yeah. This is the tower, the interior of the tower. It is really simple, just a staircase to the top. I haven't done the windmill part much because it kind of doesn't fit here. But I also made a kind of watch guard tower thing over here that you can look outside and see stuff from quite a lot of height. When we get back, due way to the what is it? First, second, third. This would be the 4th floor. So yeah, there is another window. This is the actually let me show you. We are now on this level. So we are halfway through, you may say. The 4th floor, that is. Then we can climb onto the 5th floor. Well, that wasn't really a floor, but yeah. Some more chests, and that's it. I haven't made it any taller because it's just too little space. And also there are those fences hanging from the rooftop, and I wanted them to resemble like hooks to transport the chests more easily, but they just look cool by themselves. So yeah, there is also a nice carpet design here, and yeah, all in all, I think it looks nice, but I also really want to get your feedback on it. I don't really do much building, but if this got good feedback, then I might do some more building and stuff. So hope you liked it, and see you in my next video.